Good morning, Nebraskans. Congratulations on the recognition and the certification that you're going to receive today. And thank you so much for all that you do for our country and today especially for our great state of Nebraska. I want to just make a couple remarks that mean a lot to me and I think to Gallup and all the other people involved. But this is a very delicate time in the United States of America, and we need a very special kind of leadership. We need to jumpstart a free spirit of free enterprise like we haven't had for quite a while. As people here in my town in Washington search many places for answers to fix our country so we can rise up and continue to be the leader of the free world, the answer lies only in one place and nowhere else, and that's in entrepreneurship. There's about 6 million small businesses in the United States of America, and that's where 2/3 of all employment lies. And for us to get jobs going, to get our GDP going, that means that the whole answer lies within the companies that you run and that I run. I want to try to frame the problem just in the most simple way possible that our country has right now, because I think the only people that have solutions are you and me. Right now, the United States GDP is right at 15 trillion. We have just had a colossal, fantastic economic run, boom, over the last 30 years that's caused us to jump up to this spectacular place of leadership in the world. The problem that we have is that now China has about $5 to $6 trillion, and they're growing a lot faster than we are. Not too long ago, I took the time to average the best economists in the country prediction to where we would be in just 30 years. In 30 years, our GDP growing at where it is right now will be at about 30 trillion. So that's pretty good. But where China will be growing at just about 8.5%, they'll grow to 60 to 80 trillion. That means if it was a game against Oklahoma where we had beaten the whole world before 80 to nothing, now China is predicted to come back and beat us about 50 to 20. So you say, how do we make sure that doesn't happen? Well, military can't help, the State Department can't help, governments can't help. The only thing that we can do is out-invent and out-entrepreneur the rest of the world. And that's why what you do is so important. We think that what you've learned through these classes and that you'll continue to learn and continue to develop are the single most important attributes that you need as a leader to help the United States, not just help your business grow, but to help the state of Nebraska and our whole country. You just can't get deep enough into your own strengths. And as you learned in your courses, weaknesses don't develop, but the development of your strengths is limitless. There's infinite possibilities to how much you can grow. And then you also have learned about customers. And there's nothing more important to the United States of America and Nebraska, and the absolute miracle moment when you create a customer and you build a customer out. When you do that, everything works. That's a touchdown. Nebraska gets better and America gets better. And then, of course, develop a deep mission and purpose for what you do, because that's what makes it fun for you and all of your employees, so you've all led lives that are especially meaningful. I want to thank you, and it's especially proud for me to be with you, myself, an entrepreneur, and all the fellow entrepreneurs here at Gallup, because we think that this particular practice that you are an expert at, and I hope that many of us are, because there's nothing more important. I'd also like to say thank you to the Governor Dave Heineman. Thank you for being behind this. You are exactly right. This is where the spirit of free enterprise has to play the most important role in this state and the country. I'd also like to thank the University of Nebraska and everybody at the Chamber of Commerce for all that you've done. Have a great day. Learn a lot, meet a lot of new people, develop as many customers as you can, and get a good night's sleep, because for the good of the state and the country, we better get up and ride at dawn. Thank you.